I will figure out. He said it once. I think I can say it. Idea of a motorcycle, and that is the idea. Putting the words together. So, a turning bicycle idea, motorized bike. Not through there. I don't get out my sweater. It's here somewhere. I find it damp. I don't know how some people are doing this. I see people running with...
Step on that.
What?
Don't step on that.
Don't step on what? Have you called them?
I'm good for today. I've actually got left.
Why didn't you call them last night? Or yesterday when you got in? So, a turning bicycle idea, motorized bike. Not through there. We sit at the table or up on the bench? What? Oh, we'll go sit up at the bench. No, I think it takes it off the top. There's a table over there too. Here, come sit at the. What are you doing? I'm gonna go sit at the table. Sweater on. You're supposed to be able to say that in Anishinaabe.
I'm saying it in Chilliwack, isn't it?
No. Ka.
Becca.
Kagwa.
Becca.
Kagwa. Means don't.
Becca.
Yeah.
Remember.
Okay, so how do we say it? Chi. Za-gin. Jizagin. And the emphasis is on the second syllable. Jizagin.
Is it yin or gin?
Chi.
It's gin.
Jizagin.
You were saying...
I was... You see, your ear is not attuned either.
No,
it's not... Yes.
Is that yin?
I said gin, Tim, 3 different times.
Okay, let's begin again. Let's begin again. Jizagin. Jizagin. Jizagin.
No, not G's. G. Sa.
Yeah.
Not G's. There are 3 syllables in it. Jiga, sa, gin.
Jizagin.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know where we're gonna ride, but I guess we're gonna ride somewhere. I'm discussing painting. How do you say it in Anishinaabe?
Painting?
No. Well, I can tell you painting too, but no. What was it?
Kimoyin?
Gi.
Yeah.
No. G.
G-moyin.
No. G. Za. Gin.
Jizagin.
How do you say it in Upper Halkamela?
My Halkamela is...
Tliostama. Or Tlioslametstal. Which is actually, Tliostlama is just shortened down and just sort of love you, as opposed to, yeah.
Well, what is Quitslama then?
CU. And that's shortened down too. That's Quitslama Cell. And it's actually, I don't know where to go. And actually, that would be best because at least we could back up to say, hey, Andrew, Quitslama. or somebody. But yeah, it's probably, well, yeah, follow the signs. I'm going to stop here for a second.
Tenses.
Anyway.
Okay, so we're ready to go bye-bye, are we?
Oh, come on. The campground.
Yeah, is Victor Davis?
Well, I don't know. They're open for camping or whatever. That much I saw. So I don't know if I thought of coming out for the day, or if not, I would love to come for a night. But I'm not sure if you could pull that off. I don't know where to go. And actually, that would be the best, because at least we'd have backup to say, hey, Andrew, or somebody. But yeah, it's probably, well, yeah, follow the signs.
Well, I figured we'd go down there and then we can go back through and go into
Anyway.
Agassiz. Find,
So, you get a coffee or something and have something to eat. And then, I don't know what. I don't know if you want to go to Hope. That seems like it's pushing it.
We're at 22K so far.
Well, if we got, that far, then, I don't know, maybe we'll go back to Abbotsford. I thought of doing Abbotsford again tomorrow. It looks like somebody's driveway, actually. I guess it is. It's somebody's driveway. Well, I got a camera out. If I walk around with a camera, I look like a tourist. It's almost
Because
a good shot of the
just-
mountain.
I'd do better with the camera.
Wow.
I didn't know there were this many farms back here.
So,
Did you?
Well, I do now.
But
Yeah, there was a note that said the campground was open. So the easiest thing to do is, I'd go up and see Gary's whatever, but the road is really bad with a bike, isn't it? Yeah. And then the other bright idea is to go as far as Harrison.
Backtrack.
What?
I have to backtrack a little bit.
What do you mean you have to backtrack?
To get to Harrison?
It goes through Agassiz, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's where we're going. Huh?
I'm hunting bear.
Oh, come on. See if I can get this to... Oh, he's up there so high. I don't think I'll catch it. Because it just... I'd do better with the camera. Wow. I didn't know there were this many farms back here. Did you?
Nope.
Well, I do now. I don't have to fully cross the 2 lanes. Okay, well, he's up there someplace. I don't know where he went. He went pretty high. It's not cool. He just told me in there, he says, it's too bad they didn't tell you with Hub, because Hub in Chilliwack didn't. He said, you should have been booking your renewal test. They're booked to August 14th. He said, and I said, well, he said, where do you live? I said, well, Chilliwack, but I'm also out here, and usually your Saturdays. He said, Call them and tell them you want out here for Saturday if they can, because see, that way I may get in quicker. Okay, so, and he said, do it as soon as possible. Don't wait till it's expired. He said, tell them that we told you to call. So, if you give me that, aren't you going to get any chicken out? Well, it's in there. Give me this. I've got to put stuff down.
I said I would eat those.
Instead of banging things. So this goes under my arm. This goes in my hand. This goes this way, and then I can. What? Yeah, there's a cooler. What looks cool. Come on, in you go. Watch, I'm liable to drop that. You could go ahead.
I don't know what we're
Put
going
that
to
in
do
your
with
pocket.
the other. I've got to call Ryan.
Well, there is, and somebody's on it now. Well, then that's a start. What? I gotta put this in my pocket. Ah! Okay. Gorgeous, isn't it? Only it's a little warm.
A little warm maybe, but hard to imagine better.
Oh, well, now, yeah.
I got a shoe on. I just
You fell in the lava?
We'll go take the one over there. Okay, so here's this. Me?
72 Chicago.
You grab some of that or what?
Very nice.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go look at the flowers. Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, it's only just sudden that it occurred to me the last day or so, and I thought, wonder if I should have been calling for an appointment sooner, because I know it's lapsed. And he says, no, he says, Jill, I said, well, they never answered the phone, otherwise I was going to go in. But this is, and they do Saturdays, so we would come out here, would theoretically work.
Spicy.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got to call them. I won't get through to them today, but I could call them tomorrow morning. We're not going directly out, so I got a couple calls to make and get that booked. And so it's not just a question of just showing up, I guess. Everything's... I said to him, yeah, when was the pandemic? And he just looked at me and I said, it's... And I swear we both mouthed, fucked.
It's what?
Fucked. I said, it's just unbelievable the way everybody's doing things. But this is why I thought we would change the bike out within the next week or so. I don't know if I can get on the back of it, and you can presume, I'm hoping you would be able to.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom
That's
again.
why the walking and everything
Okay.
else, Tim. Don't throw away the crunchy parts. I said I would eat those. Put it in there. What?
Burp.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do with the other. I've got to call Ryan. And so you took the other stuff over and gave it to put it
Yeah.
with Linda. Was she okay? So, if I'd known we were dropping with Linda instead of Ben, I would have grabbed more vegetables. But, you know, it might be summer, and that's why we're kind of, we're not all sure what we're all doing anymore. Ryan's got issues with his
This is
damn
the
cell phones
vacation.
because he changed his server.
So,
So it's got to go
why
through Facebook
I
pretty
thought,
much.
well, we'd go look, you know, what is the fishing village like? Because we could almost just do it with the van at that point.
probably be easier.
What? Well, basically, we would do it with just basically the van. Take a couple of the sleeping bags and maybe like the barbecue with some of the briquette. Well, the barbecue with one of the propane tanks, and then there's a coffee pot, and I need a frying pan if we're going to cook something, or for that matter, it would almost be these kinds of ideas. Like I could run frozen stuff that then it would just be to heat it up. So I guess maybe I should. I'm going to try not to freak about the whole bike license thing. He said they're talking about restarting anything with road tests or parking lot for the 20th. That's the talk. He said, when's yours up? The 18th. Like, oh yeah, well that's typical. Why on earth they've had this lockdown? I don't understand it, because nobody gets within even this far of you. So, you know, go figure all of it. That means that I am doing a parking lot test again this year, which just pisses me off. Anything else?
I know I didn't put it on the bike.
August, if I didn't get into August, that would push the road test forward. I can't see getting in this year for a road test though. I think it's going to be that tight, because it will be all whatever, but maybe that would give enough window next year. I don't know. That's what I thought was going to go on this year. But they stopped answering their phones. Literally, they weren't even answering their phones. They were doing nothing with the phones and bookings until February, and I started calling, and I wasn't getting, and they said, no, and we're going to start March. Well, the minute we had March, we had COVID, and that was the end of that. Well, Chilliwack doesn't do anything in booking anything until March, and then they start saying, okay, we'll start taking bookings. So you literally, you're the first one, you're calling them 3 and 4 times a day for 2 or 3 days. Just making, you know, have they started yet? Have they started yet?
How do you say it in Anishinaabe, Bowen? G. Saw. Again. Chigot. Come on, let's use it.
Jizagan.
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 So the emphasis is on the second syllable.
Jizagan.
Jizagan. Zogdoin is the art of love or being kind. Okay? Zog is essentially that, you know,
Love.
kind, love, yeah. Oh, and if I'd gotten it out of my pocket, I've got 2 or 3 other words that the motorcycle you're gonna figure out how to say.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I take it we're going to Harrison for, unless you want to go back now, and don't really know where we're gonna go then. We got a good hour or 2 to put in, or we could do. Are we okay on gas, you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I know I didn't put it on the bike. I know where I did put it. Oh my goodness, this is cushioned. Ooh, that feels awful. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Okay? Nobody's gonna bother me for 5 minutes. I don't think so. I'm still standing by the bike. Come on, we're gonna go sit with the Sasquatch. But these sound so pretty. Oh, they're gorgeous. Those are cool. Those are really cool. Come here, we're gonna try this. I knew I picked this rock up for a good reason. Oh, you want to put me in the middle? Why? Here, I want a picture of the bike because I love it with that roof thing. Okay, ready? Here we are. With the gargoyle, yeah. That looks so cool. Take your helmet off at least. Okay. I'll take off my helmet for a minute. And then I'm going to take a shot with you. Okay, ready? Lean forward. Lean over. Oh, lean over with me. This way. Wait. And you sit closer. And then we'll slide over. Yeah, look up at him. That looks good. One more. Okay. Well, we came all the way out here. We better at least do something. I can't believe that everything is that is just nuts, you know. All of it being paid parking. Like, that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where'd I put the key? Oh, okay, it's in it. But that one's almost in the shade, so. I thought they had the whole park locked down. And I was going to do a stop out whatnot, but there was. This stuff is really, there's a lot of it this year, everywhere. It must have something to do with the. Oh, goody. What? Well, I don't know if he's going to like that. We can sit on the grass if you want. If you want to do that. Well, we'll go sit you on at the table, I guess. Maybe he'll put up with that. Why are they ripping this to pieces? I mean, can we share the table? No. Pardon me? No?
Want to stay with you back?
I want to sit him down, that's why.
You sick?
I'm not sick, I've got COPD. Big difference.
Okay, well, pull up the seat. That's fine. They're dealing with. They're ripping this to pieces. Jeez. The first times I was ever out on the bike, I'll have a sandwich, okay? With you. We went down Banford Road.
Probably.
What we did. We came up the other way though, like uphill. And I mean, that goes back. Dear God, Tim, that's scary, you know. 20-some years.
Yeah.
But on top of that,
It's closer to 30, dear.
well,
in my 30s now.
let's work with 20. That sounds better. But you know, on top of that, a fucking garbage truck. He slowed, and I thought he had his left turn signal on, and I thought, oh, okay. And literally, it was like something said, "Don't," and say, "Gegwa." It said, "Don't," real loud, and I was. It was enough to go, what? And he went, and instead of, he just, he would have plowed me. What a fucking idiot. And the way he went barreling down the road in front of us, I didn't know what he was doing. He kept throwing on his backup lights. I don't know what they're doing here. I think they're ripping at Caesar's.
My knife.
Well, then we'll have to get that out. So where do we go tomorrow?
Wherever we go, we're going to have to take my knife.
Okay, so what, so you can carve
Carve our
tables?
names.
Okay, so we can carve on tables. Good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I nearly tripped over this fucking rock. But you know what? It's a pretty good rock.
It's not bad.
And it rather than one of the little sharp ones, this really actually works pretty darn good. And I looked at it, and then I went, what then? I went to kick it away, and I thought, and it said, pick me up. But oh, that's pretty cool. It doesn't bother in the pocket either. Like it's shape-wise, the other stuff pokes, or it's just sort of tucks in. Okay, well, we'll carry it around in my pocket and use it as the camera rock. And I will try calling ICBC tomorrow. It strikes me as a waste of time to get on the phone today. Because it's close to 4, and there just will be, everybody's thing is sit on a hold. I'll probably sit on fucking hold tomorrow. So I don't know, where do you want to go tomorrow? That was the question. I may come up with some other bright idea. I think it's pushing it to go to Hope. I actually do. With
Certainly in the vlog, we can do it.
I don't even know if you guys want to do it. Although we could try going out that way. Okay, you. I don't know what they're doing that for. Amazing. We'll stop it really good. So we'll check the water, I will, and go forward to the other valley. Parallel, which would take us up to Starbucks is over instead of the one down the other one. I don't want to just keep doing the same thing with this. And then once we did that, we could actually come back in that route. That would put us at Greendale Market, would be the next stop after that. Or, you know, I don't know, maybe we stop at Arnold Road and get the trestles. And then Greendale Market, and then home. Well, there's, and that's the 80-90K.
Should be close to about 75 today.
I would, it does, when you said it's only 70, it feels like it's further, but.
Oh no, we went all the way to Abbotsford.
What? Yeah, we did all the way to Abbotsford,
That's
but
35.
Abbotsford and Harrison, either way, it was about the same. So that's what I don't understand, and we did the sort of a long doodle route out, so I don't get that. Okay, you. I don't know what they're doing that for. That's amazing. Okay. Here, I want a picture of the bikes because I love it with that roof thing. You with the gargoyle, yeah. It looks so cool. Gate, I will go through and get things unloaded, this put away, call him, and maybe we can do a drop off. Okay? Go and open some things up and I'll maybe can pull this off this way. Now if you go take the dog broom because you're going to go open the gate and I'm going to go start out that way. And this, because this is going to have to be washed with some water. Can you're going to do it over here too. I don't know what she's got over here. There's a blob of it too. Sadie! What are you doing? Come on! You can do it. Come on! Jesus Christ. That was doing it today. And I don't know quite what to make of it. It doesn't sound good.
Sounds like something's rubbing against the fan.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with another fridge. Okay? I take it that Chilliwack New and Used may have one. It'd be more wonderful if they had a freezer. They would deliver because it's going to go there. And then that would go away and they might take it. I don't know. Stuff it got new and used tomorrow on the way.
Yeah.
Would because we're going in that sort of direction. I don't know. I've got to make some phone calls tomorrow morning. You know, that and Elaine and.
I told Savon.
Well, that's a good thing. Would you pick that up, please? Whatever it is. We'll go that away because they rot. I don't know where the hell Sadie is. But the yogurt, you can start eating one of those a day. I've got sandwiches that have to be eaten in the next couple of days. You've got those 2 dinners for tonight, okay?
Yeah, because I'm not hungry right now.
Well, you're going to eat one tonight and then another one tonight, okay? And then tomorrow we got to polish off your sandwiches. I've got salad that I'm hoping is going to make it for 3 days, okay? So you may be eating salad with sandwich or something. And then other than that, there's a couple of frozen dinners those will go forward by having them in the freezer. So like towards the 3-day mark. And then there is, you said there's 2 potatoes upstairs.
Yep.
There's a thing of meat and whatnot, and we'll build a crock pot on whatever about Thursday, Thursday, Friday. Okay? And at that point, I'll throw the meat in with it. The meat and the carrots and everything, and then just cook the hell out of it. And oh, and then there's and the tomatoes go into it for the liquid. So that's why there's not a lot of space in there. There's more airflow in there, hopefully right now. I don't know if I should try to jiggle it or what I should do with it. It's worse since it's been opened. But it's not all iced up, so I don't know quite what to make of it other than to stop it, and I don't know where to put anything that's in there.
Just let it run.
What?
Just let it run.
Well, my other thought is that's why I put those in, because I always thought if it went down, I could probably refreeze them if they had still stayed that cold.
Right.
So it was nice to go out on the bikes today. That was good for. Not impressed. She doesn't like it. Hi, Nia. I have food here. What? Then you think you can squeeze in? No, you're not.
With people from every part of the world.
No, you're not.
Today,
The rides are really getting to you. They're doing you in.
Ancestors, the roots of our cultural identity as indigenous people.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, there. I'm going to check it out.
We have two different kinds of days.
I don't know if I like salad.
Archaeological day. That's
You don't like salad?
Probably somewhere between 18 to 20,000 years ago.
All right.
The first non-native born.
Was the tiny muskrat. The creatures decided they needed to find land.
Well, this is my version of when we went to Mike's.
One by one, they took turns diving.